Welcome to Science and Social Studies Day 2! You did it. You're here. You made it. And I know what you're thinking. Calm down, bro. I agree. I probably should calm down. So let's turn this music down and let's get started. Now, full disclaimer. I'm recording this at midnight. This is about my 30th time. I keep deleting them and re-recording because they're not perfect. Or I slip up. I think I'm just going to roll with it. We're all human. We all make mistakes. So forgive any mistakes, but I'm just gonna go right through this thing. All right, we're gonna do a great job. I'm so glad you're here today. First of all, you guys are so important to us. To me, I love being a teacher, and I can't wait to continue being your teacher or start being your teacher. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to learn a lot and hopefully grow. I want you to help me become a better teacher, a better person, and I'm hoping that you want to join the class and also figure out how to do those things in your own way. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to learn a lot. Before we get started, I wanted to introduce my sweet lizard. She's a little cranky because she's been out a while. Her name, come on, baby. It's okay. Her name is Niana. She is my most favorite reptile that I have. She's a pretty common one. These are bearded dragons. She looks like a standard beardy, but she's mine. She's amazing. So, she will be in my video today. She's a little cranky with me at the moment. She is still kind of young, so she is moving quite a bit more than an adult will, but I'm looking forward to you guys meeting her. Once I get this big behemoth 6-foot tank behind me in the room on the table you're in, I'll bring her in, and you'll probably find her on my shoulder a lot of the time. Or she'll be warming up, or maybe you guys will get to hold her some. Definitely you'll be able to hold her some. We'll have lots of other lizards for you guys as well. All right, so let's get back up here. All right, so hopefully she doesn't bite my ear. She likes to bite my earlobe and try to pierce my ears. It hurts, and it makes us sad. Cue cricket noises. Anyways, sorry. See this woman do. I'm just going to keep rolling through it. Alrighty, so day 2, what we're going to do is we're going to start out by issuing out Chromebooks. Then I'm going to have you guys join Google Classroom. All 3 of them. There's 3 this time. Don't stress. It's not bad. And then we will work on a task, probably for the rest of class. We'll see how far we get. If we need to, we can give a little bit of extra time on Wednesday, because this is really important to me, and I'll explain why. It should be important to you. I hope it will be. All right, so here's what we're going to do. First, I'm going to have you guys wait for your teacher. Well, I'm your teacher, but your substitute teacher. You're going to wait for him. See, we're just going to roll through. We're going to wait for him to dismiss you guys by table. Once he dismisses you, I'm going to have you go grab a Chromebook out of the Chromebook cart. They're all brand new, so you can pick any one. And then once you do, I'm going to have you go to the whiteboard. And if you look, I think on this side of the TV, I have a piece of paper posted on the whiteboard where you can put your name next to the computer number you've chosen under the right grade column. So please go ahead and pause the video and do that now. I'm going to assume you've paused it, completed that task, and we're back ready for more, baby. All right. So now what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you go ahead and log into that Chromebook, and I'd like you to get into the appropriate Google classes. So you're going to have your grade level science class. You're going to have your grade level social studies class. And then everybody, no matter what middle school grade you're in, everybody's going to be in the same game changer workshop. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's something that I've been thinking about all summer, and I think it's going to make school and class even better, I think. But we are going to find out together. All right. So let's go ahead and pause the computer and go ahead and get into your 3 classes now. Sorry, I have a cut on my finger, right? I got an owie. All right, go ahead and pause the video. All right, I'm going to assume you pause the video, and we are back. By this point, hopefully you have your Chromebook, you're in Google Classroom, and you're ready to rock and roll. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shrink down my computer screen. I don't have to look at my whole face anymore. I just want to make sure you saw my first lizard. I'll probably have different lizards for each video I do this week, I think. Other than the water dragon. He's a bit flighty, that one. He likes to run. He's a runner. And he's a bit cranky. But the new front opening tank that we have for him in the classroom, I think is going to help him learn to be more social. So, I digress. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up to your Google Class menu. This is what you should be seeing on your Chromebook. And we're not going to do anything this week in your social studies or science class. What we're going to be working out of is called the Game Changer Workshop right here. So everybody go ahead and click on the Game Changer Workshop. You'll see a short announcement from me just saying hello. You are an amazing class. Even if I haven't met you yet, I've seen a lot of you in the hall, and I'm just so excited to work with all my new 6th graders. And man, oh man, I can't wait to get back with my now 8th grade class and my now 7th grade class. It's going to be amazing. I really can't wait. So you guys are an amazing class, no matter what anybody says. You're amazing. You matter. All right. Moving right along again, these are where I would normally restart, but I'm just going to keep going. All right, so what we're going to do is in your Game Changer Workshop, you're going to go to Classwork right here. And then under Classwork, you're going to see Task 1. So I'm going to go ahead and this is what you should see. So Task 1 is basically a project where you're going to tell me about yourself. Now, a lot of teachers do this, and a lot of teachers have different reasons why they have students do it. My reason for having you guys do this is because my goal is, last year I tried to get better at it. I think this year I'm going to do really well, is I try to make lessons kind of specific to the interests of my students. What we're going to talk about is going to be the same no matter what, but how we talk about it is going to be up to you guys, what you like, what you don't like. So please give this task your full effort, because it's just going to make me a better teacher for you, and it's going to make the lessons more fun. So it might not be your cup of tea to do all this, but please give it your full effort. The more you do, the better I can be. So please think about that. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is you're going to have a project where you're going to tell me about yourself. You have 3 options for how you can do this. The first one is you can make a Google slideshow with an answer on each slide. If you can throw pictures in, YouTube music videos, anything like that, that would be great for some of these answers. Whatever you do on Google Slides, please turn in here in this assignment section, so that way I can read it. I'm really going to read all of them. I want to get to know everybody. I want to relearn new things about the students that I've already met, who are amazing, amazing individuals. So you can first make a slideshow. The second is you can create a game. This can be any kind of game. You can make it a board game, whatever kind of game you want, as long as it's not too loud or disruptive. If the teacher tells you that the way that the game you're making isn't going to work, then it's not going to work. And I want you to just respectfully go back to the drawing board, come up with a new, crazy, good idea. All right? So you can make a game. If you do choose to make a game, please go ahead and also open a Google Doc, put the questions you chose in that Google Doc, and then put the answers that you came up with in the Google Doc as well. And then I'll read that, and then when I get back, I'll take a look at your game. We can play it, and I can learn about you. Alrighty, so you can make a game. The last option is you can make a Kahoot. Kahoots are awesome. So you can make a Kahoot. Again, if you do make a Kahoot, I'd like you to also put the questions and the correct answers in a Google Doc and turn it in here, so that way I can just read through it while I'm sick and try to get to know you guys before I even show up on Monday. Alright, we're back. Sorry for the interruption. So you can either make a Google slideshow, you can make a game with a Google Doc, or you can make a Kahoot with a Google Doc. Now, why am I asking you to do this? I just told you, sorry. Because I want to make the lessons fun. Sorry, a bit tired. I'm sure y'all are tired too, so we're in this together. Alright, so now that we know what you're going to do, what we're going to do is talk about how you're going to do it. So the plan is that I'm going to have you choose at least 9 questions from this first group of 15 questions. You can choose any 9. If you want, you can choose more. You can do all 15 if you'd like, but I'd like you to choose 9 and then answer those in a Google slideshow or in a Google Doc with a game or Kahoot attached to it. Let's talk about them real quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them, but what superpower would you want if you could have it? I'm going to answer all these questions when I talk to you guys on Monday too, and we're going to chat about it. So yeah, just go ahead and read through the list and choose at least 9 of those first 15 questions. After you've done that, I also want you to answer all 6 of these questions in this second group here. All 6. And this is probably the most important part of the assignment to me, which is I want to know what you think makes a good teacher. I want to be that. I want to get better as a teacher. I'm growing. I'm new. I'm pretty new to teaching, and I want to just keep getting better and make lessons and classroom management skills that students really love. So please help me. Help me be the best I can, because you deserve to have the best teacher you can get, because you're all so smart and you have really big futures. Really big futures. All right? So please answer those 6 questions as well. Down below, I did post a YouTube video that will give you a tutorial if you do want to make a slideshow and you don't know how. But you don't have to make a slideshow. And if you have a totally different way, if you want to write a story or a comic strip, you could do that too. But these are like the main 3. So let's say you don't have to choose one of the 3, but these are the 3 I would recommend choosing from. So please go ahead and do that. And we'll spend the rest of class period today on this. And if we need to, we can spend some time on it tomorrow. But I do have a movie that I think would be fun to watch tomorrow, kind of in the science world. It's for fun. It's a fun movie. It's called Meet the Robinsons. And then we may do a fun, like, little mini project where you talk about cool inventions that you wish you could invent, things you think would be really cool, like hover bikes or rocket ships that can also fold into suitcases like the Jetsons. Anyways, we'll get to that. But thank you so much, guys. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Call it now. Have a great night. Peace out. Love you guys.